Alright, so this is one of those videos I make if I like them. They don't get a lot of views, but I still, really want to diverse my channel into Valorant videos. So anyway, today we're going to be looking at all the Raze main players, how you can actually main Raze. I saw there's not a lot of guides over there, and I want to help you Raze mains on Heaven. Heaven is really an awesome place for Raze, and I'm gonna be showing you why. So if we go on cheats over here, bam, 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 you want to turn on the cheats on, right? You don't want to. When you practice, you really want all those cheats. And I'm gonna be going a key explanation where you want to start with Raze. So let's say we don't have 16k right now on pistol, right? If it was pistol, we'd only have a ghost and a boom bot. So we wouldn't have a blast pack. We would have a paint shell, a boom bat, a ghost, and a bit of aim and luck. Anyway, with a Raze, usually Cypher is going C, right? Or Sage or whatever. You don't really need to go C. So I'm gonna take this as a no-no. Okay, so with Raze, I always, and I mean always, I don't think I've ever actually went C, and I'm Platinum too. I always go either here on B. This is a 6 spot. You can't use that on the first pistol round, but this is a 6 spot if nobody knew, by the way. They won't be expecting it from here. I get so many easy kills. It only works for a round or two, but that's enough to win you win you a few rounds and maybe even the game. But one thing I really do a lot is my friend is over here on A long, and I'm over here on B. Just keeping it chill, keeping it simple with the boom bot, right? So I'm not gonna I'm gonna actually unpause the thing in here for after 30 seconds. So thing I really like about here is you always have someone covering you here as a, it's usually a Sova here or whatever, or a Brimstone or a Breach. So you will have a lot of breathing room to actually control this short, and you will have a lot of breathing room to actually go B, because if they go mid, you can always throw a grenade over here. So this is actually pretty simple. Let's say this is smoked off, right? Just use your imagination, because I don't have a second player. But in 3 seconds, let's say I'm coming from over here, they're planting the spike. You kind of have to imagine it through the smoke. Bam, this grenade is huge. It hits a few players on here, it hits a few players on here, it kills the player on here, and these have to back off, right? One thing you can also do is push through smokes, though, boom bots, and if they have pistols, it's really hard to fuck over a boom bot. Boom bots are one of the great things actually in the game. Boom bots are super cheap and they're effective. But we're gonna be talking about Heaven. I also see a lot of people going mid doors here. But I think there's better, characters to actually go here. All that's effective is actually sending just one boom bot over here. Okay, whatever, he gets shot at, right? I wouldn't really go on the B window here as a Raze main. I would go either B. All true, if Sage is B, don't go B. Of course, that's legit, to be honest. But the next thing I would actually try, is actually pushing short. So with Raze, you get punished a lot less because you can back off pretty easily. Let's say on pistol round, bam, 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 get a few shots, get a kill, back off easily. That's what I do on pistol rounds. And you also, if there's no one here, so example, there's no one here, I'm pushing through over here, I get huge info. There's no one here, but watch out, there might be someone over on this side. So, always check this side. But you get a lot of info to your your team, and I see a lot of times people are typing in the chat, oh, Raze is not a team player or whatever. Raze is crucial for getting that info. Raze is crucial for progression and stuff like that. Like, I never seen a Sage or Viper push, to be honest, or a Breach. I've always seen on defender side. So I've always seen Raze or someone else actually push this side. As a Raze main, I'd actually recommend you getting a Phantom. I've been getting more and more kills with a Phantom, to be honest, and it's one thing you can really consider. Phantom is actually really great because you'll be moving around anyway, so the damage drop off, there's a damage drop off for Phantom and there's none for Vandal, right? But the thing I really like with the Phantom is you'll be moving a lot with it, and you'll be, close quartering those enemies. So there won't be really any damage drop off, and all you'll need is 3 hits. while if you're like 30 to 50 meters away, you'll need 4 hits. Just saying, this also fires a bit slower, so this is definitely more awesome to get anyway. Just my honest 2 cents, get a Phantom, guys. You won't regret it. And one thing I really see a lot of Raze mains mistakes doing is buying a Judge or a Bucky. You don't want, on like bronze, they can buy a Phantom or a Bulldog. Even Bulldog is good. All through Bulldog, not that great as a Phantom, to be honest. I just buy a Spectre, because Raze is so easy to, you know, push actually. Look at this. I'm already, you know, half map in. If I use 2 of these, you know, bam, easy pushes. They're not going to be expecting me over here. They're going to be with a knife out and whatever. But with Raze, one thing I really see crucial mistakes is, you know, doing stupid boom bots on Heaven. Look at this. How is this going to help you? Whoa, whoa, what? This is not gonna have any effect at all. They're just gonna fire the boom bot. You'll get a bit of info for 200 or whatever. Someone is on mid, which usually they're always on mid anyway. So does it even matter in the end? No, it really doesn't. But what you can do with the boom bot is there's a smoke here. You know, usually an enemy's over there. Bam. You can also he'll have to back off. You can get on site. Plant the spike, you plant the spike, and this guy is really fucked over here. Just my honest 2 cents. And one thing I see Raze mains doing, like there's some kind of phase players, is just blast packing everywhere, like it's I don't know, like it's COD, you know, like dolphin diving and everything. Don't do that, guys. It draws a lot of attention, and you can get kills so easily. I even saw some Raze players doing like this. They try to back off. This is what happens. Whoa, nothing even happens. So, to be honest, you have to jump a little. You can run away a bit. You can also mess it up. So, this is super hard to do. I wouldn't suggest. I would just suggest, you know, throwing a nade, you know, backing off. You know, people try to do sick combos with these, but it's really inconsistent, to be honest. So, let's try this again. See? It kind of flew me over there. So let's say I don't master this. Let's see what happens here. Whoa, yeah. So you can kind of mess it up really easily and die. Just use the blast packs for doing damage or something, or getting on top of these points. To be honest, there's really a lot of things you can do with Raze. So for example, its cluster shells are amazing on Heaven. This can get a free kill. They're never gonna be expecting such a drop over here, but you really want to hit your point right. So if you want to hit it on, if you think they're over here, just, you know, aim for this little thing. But if you really want to, you know, play it a bit less safer, you can just throw it and back off. This will, in real situation, this will require like 2 seconds. You already have the frame to throw it, so don't throw it like I did right now. You kind of want to throw it on a bit different scenario. So, going back to C over here, retaking C as a defender, we're gonna be looking into that. So, on C, it's kind of hard to retake as a Raze, but nobody has ever done this, and I don't know why people aren't doing this. So, let's say you go through the Raze, the Sage wall. You kind of can't do it here. I think you have to get a slight boost, but bam, you know, if there's anyone hiding there, pushing, you know, easy kills. I see a lot of Raze players trying to get kills like this on the first round on C. That's how you stay in bronze, guys. Don't do this, to be honest. My honest opinion is what you can seriously do as a Raze main is just, you know, play defensive. I keep saying that in my videos. That's how I got to Platinum 2. And I was always the top fragger. Play defensive, guys. It's more worth it than actually going offensive. And one thing you could also do as a Raze player is mastering the nade. So I'm not going to show you every single spot nade, but I'm going to show you 3 cool ones. So, you know, what do you think is better? This, or actually it bouncing off, right? And hitting the players over there. I think that was a guaranteed kill if there was someone left. You can also get, like, if there's smokes over there, I can guarantee you that will get a kill if someone is picking up the orb. You can also do something like that, but it has to bounce off anyway. One thing I really don't see a lot of people... one thing I do see a lot of people doing is throwing a nade too soon and just wasting it. Now you have no nades unless you get like 2 kills, which really sucks, to be honest. What you really want to do is use your nades effectively, especially when they're planting the spikes. I get so many kills from nades when they're actually planting the spikes, to be honest. Bam. You know, you can also do some sick boosts when they're planting the spikes. So for example, they're planting the spike, you know, easy kills. You can also do the same on attacker side. So for example, let's say here, bam, you know, easy kills, to be honest. These blast packs are amazing. The only thing is they're $200. I mean 200 credits or whatever, and people don't use them effectively. So you know, they use them in really cheeky positions, like over here. Like okay, this is a good position, but what I see a lot of people doing is going over here. So you know, this is really an open spot, and I wouldn't suggest you doing this. I would really consider using one blast pack at the start. That's what I do, and one using it for later. For example, planting the spike or defending the spike or whatever. Blast packs aren't that great as a boom bot, so this is like, if we would rate this from 1 to 3, so 1 being the best and 3 being the worst, I would say paint shells are the best because they're free. Then the boom bot, you always want a boom bot. It's a really good friend. It doesn't do much damage anymore in the higher ranks because people just kill them off. But you know, they still have their uses. They still have some kind of advantage. And blast packs, you buy them if you have extra credits. Don't buy them instead of a phantom or whatever, and getting a bulldog. But I would seriously just consider that you get that phantom. It's really great. You can also go for an AK, but I just don't recommend it. I get more kills with a phantom, unless you're like a Vandal player, so the AK is the Vandal. But on Heaven, as I wanted to say, yeah, A or B and you're king on there. There's really good things. Also, if you're going on here, I guess you would use a Vandal over here. So, you know, you use this slide spot. So, bam, nobody's gonna expect you there, and they're not gonna kill you unless you have an op or they headshot you. I see a lot of people going over here. This is too aggressive, guys. You're out in the open. They can attack you from over there. They can attack you from over here. They can attack you from over here. You wanna go in you wanna hide in a corner or something. Even there is better than anything. All three will get picked off for sure in here. This is like a terrible spot to get picked off. Did you know you can actually wallbang these things? So if you didn't, you can actually wallbang. This is... Oh no, you can't. Never mind. I take it back. I'm sorry. Maybe next update. This would be OP if you could wallbang that though. You could wallbang here though. That's a lot of things I see. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So wallbang here. Throw a nade. If you know they're over there. There's also mid, so you can also, one thing you can do with the shells, you can push like this. You know, so you can basically cut off their rotation or their push or whatever, and you know they're blast packing as hell. Bam, get free easy kills. Anyway, hopefully you as a main Raze player, just as me, you know, improved in the game and win. Yeah, this is it. I have more Valorant Raze videos on my channel, and this is Fatman, sign out. Peace, guys.